Hi there everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to my channel. I'm a reenactor and a jouster, and today I want to talk to you about some of the jousting in A Knight's Tale. And this is the scene where Sir Ulrich or William decides to prove his love to Jocelyn. Let's talk about his armour first of all. William's armour that he has made into the film that he's wearing here is much better than his original armour. You've got all of the shapes on it are curved, which is really nice. The visor is nice and sloped off to the side, and it's got the breaths on the right, the right hand side, which is the correct side to have them on. So that's all good. It's got some locking pins down the bottom, which is also good. It's you don't really tend to see them until the 16th century generally, but still pretty good. One of the problems that it has is that it leaves the throat quite unprotected. So I would either make the gorget go higher up his neck or add a wrapper to the helmet to come down and protect him. I wonder actually if the original design had more of a gorget going up, but that they removed it for I don't know, production reasons. Maybe it was too uncomfortable or it didn't work as well as they'd hoped, because he does have a gorget on his breastplate. It just doesn't go very high up. You can see in this picture here, this freeze frame, he's also got a left-hand pauldron that seems to have a reinforce or just be a heavier pauldron than his right, which is absolutely brilliant. That's exactly what it should be like. It is the side that takes the most damage. And the right hand side needs to be cut out so that you can tuck the lance underneath and couch it under your right arm. Now the armor that he wears at the beginning, he wears a shield with it, and generally at this period in time you would still be wearing a shield for most jousts, but they're using it as a sort of narrative device. It quite clearly shows in the film, in the script, that Adamar's making fun of him about it, and an armor with a shield and an armor without a shield is very obvious the difference. So they're using the shield or the lack of shield in the story for a reason, to show that he was unfashionable and now he's got a nice sleek fashionable armor. So that's fine. There's a story reason for that inaccuracy. So when he stops, he actually stops before he gets to the list, the fence down the centre of the tournament field, which, to be honest, I think is a bad idea. They were actually put there to, first of all, they stop the horse from seeing the opposing horse, which means that they're less likely to shy. It also stops the horses from impacting with each other, which can be dangerous, and it stops a low lance from striking the horse. So actually, if I was going to do what William's doing here, I would ride further into the list to help protect my horse, even if I was going to voluntarily take all of that punishment. Now, for the jousting in the film, they actually used balsa lances, which are very similar to what I use in the style of jousting that I mostly do. But they also filled the end of the balsa tips with pasta, with spaghetti, also I hear from the DVD extras. And that creates this really nice kind of shattering shards of splinters. But that isn't actually generally how a lance breaks when it's not treated like that. Generally, solid lances, like they would use historically, break into to three pieces, because they bend and then they break at the weak points of the bend. So you don't tend to get this shower of splinters that you get here. You just have a few bigger pieces. Now this guy here is really showing off the style of jousting that they used in the film, and this is a stunt show style of jousting. He's holding the lance under his arm, but he's lifting it up and he's separating it from his body. So the lance itself will impact with the force of his arm, but with maybe a bit more than just that. But it won't bring all of the strength of the horse and knight to bear. If you actually wanted to break a solid lance, what you would need to do is you would need to tuck the lance really tightly underneath your arm, or you could use a arrête de lance and an arrête de cuirasse to lock it in place and stop the lance from moving backwards. Generally, stuntmen tend to use this style, however, because it allows them to modulate the force a little bit more. Now, in the film, William is really badly hurt by this, taking all of the blows. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. We'd probably have to do some tests, but I really don't think that would be the case, because the fact that his horse isn't running means that the actual impact strength is halved. It's only the strength of one horse charging. So I don't think that he would actually be in more pain from doing this than normal. What I do know is that the act of taking a shot without delivering one is actually quite difficult. When you're jousting, you focus so much on the shot that you yourself are delivering that you actually forget about the incoming lance quite a lot. So being able to take a blow without delivering one, and while actually just standing there without flinching, would be quite a feat, in that you're showing how brave you are. You're taking a blow, all you're thinking about is that oncoming impact, and to take that without shying or turning away or anything like that really shows a lot of bravery. And there was actually a style of jousting where you could do that, and the person who took the blows got great honor from doing that. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you like my hoodie. If you're enjoying the channel and you want to support me, you can get ones just like this in my Spreadshirt shop. Thank you for tuning in. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. I love to read them. If you just want to help the channel grow, then just a like or subscribe would be really great. See you soon. Bye bye.